What's up, assholes? Fucking assholes and asshole Liquor Vega. I'm doing a part 2 of this thing because I got a chance to finally go through the paperwork on. By the way, life hack: you wrap a paper towel around your beer if it's warm, and put it in the freezer, and 20 minutes later you got a cold beer. Life hack. Alcoholic life hack. So anyway, what I would like to begin with, this is part 2. This is part 2 of the phase 1, blah, blah, blah. What should we start with? The tesseract that I previously thought did not light up. As a matter of fact, it does light up. You tap it once, and you get this pulsating thing where it does it every once in a while. Not really. The darker room you're in, the better off it is. Pulses. Pulses, pulses, pulses. If you tap it a couple times, you can get it to just light up all the time. Where it's hard to see, let me see if I can put it in the dark. There it is, right there. That's a little bit better. The tesseract is at your treasure room. So that's better. And after about 30 seconds, it shuts off all of its own. So you can put it inside the case and then make it do this, basically. Alright. So there's that. That's, whatever it is. However, my pleasant surprise. The pleasant surprise for me was, I got some typo negative summer. It was fucking rainy as fuck today, so I was just feeling the whole typo negative thing. Anyway, these files, I was like, whatever, they give you a whole bunch of paperwork. There's actually not some bad stuff in here. What I'm holding on to is the I'm pretty alright. Let me put it this way. I think these are all files that are put together by Black Widow, I believe. So what I have first is Dr. Bruce Banner, and what is in there? Well, I've got the mysterious incident. Blah 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 blah. The Culver University Laboratory. They've got this little tag here, which I think is pretty cool, and then overall, Dr. Bruce Banner's is a little weak. There's a couple of, there's some redacted paperwork that doesn't tell you too much. It's like a redacted shield file. And in here, we also have this. I'm not even sure if I'm going to have time to get to everything. Another article by Betty, which is cool. And then the biggest thing they believe that they got going on in here is this blueprint. If you can see it, it's the cannons that were outside. Let's look here. The cannons that were outside the library. All right. Kind of cool, right? Not too shabby. What's next? Next we have. Okay, this is Thor, and there's not too much in here. We've got Jane Foster's ID card and Donald Blake's driver's license, which is kind of cool. I so want to give this to a cop the next time I get pulled over. Like, here you go, Donald Blake. How you doing? Anyway, they've got the pages that Thor drew. I guess you would say this is the tree's world. You know what I mean? There's 2 of them, I think. Yeah, and there's this one here. They gave you his little bracelet that he had while he was in the hospital. The picture. This one doesn't have that much in it either. It's got the picture of. Oh, look, it's a man inside that thing. Is that a man in there? And that page from what do you call it? That fairy tale book that what's his name, Dr. Selvig brought out. So that's another one that kind of doesn't have that much information. It gets meatier from here on in. Tony Stark. I actually didn't look through that much, but what we got is newspaper articles. Who is Iron Man? This is cool, I think. Anyway, they've got all the pages that have the full suit together, and they're all like kind of separated, and then everything like that. I thought this was really kind of sweet, and it's all like part. That I thought was really cool. That was the way they set it up in the show, and then of course you put them all together. You got a suit. So that's pretty sweet. 5 minutes, 55 seconds. All right, what else we got? We've got a ticket to the expo. An Aldridge Killian AIM card. I don't know why that's in here. Well, because it's Phase 1, I'm saying. Like, who the fuck is Aldridge Killian in Phase 1? We've got the expo brochure for 1964. There's got the napkin that he wrote this on. That's pretty cool. And then, this shit here. Is that it? There's a big blueprint in here, too. It's of the arc reactor, I believe. It's huge, though. It's hard to see. I mean, I'm going to try to open it up for you so you can see the whole thing. That's this whole thing. It might be right set up. And that's Tony's file. Trying to go through them as quick as possible because if I don't, I might not get through them all. There's only a few more. Only one or two more. All right, let's go a little bit quicker this time. All right, yeah, okay. This one, yeah. There's not a whole lot in here, but why would there be? Well, what's the first thing that's in there? And can you guess who it is? It's fucking Skinny Cap. I love it. More top secret shit. Fucking, it looks like a whatever it is. Anyway, this one's cool though. Where you got stamped 4F. That's fucking sweet, right? And notice for fraudulent application. They got a notice for fraudulent application, which is cool. A physical exam sheet, which is sweet. The picture of Peggy that he had in the watch, which is nice. And, by the way, I want to find Clark Gregg and ask him to slit his wrist or his throat or something like that and bleed on these so I can actually get these right. But we've got these Captain America trading cards. They're vintage. I'm very proud. And, here we are again. It's not a flying monkey, but it's that thing that he drew in the first movie when he was sitting in the rain on the steps, and Peggy referred to it as a circus monkey or something like that. So that's it as far as personnel files are concerned. The only other thing that's in here is the shield file, which has basically your information on the Tesseract and another picture of the Tesseract, the older picture of the Tesseract, and then just some information on the Tesseract. And there's files on Romanoff and Barden and item whatever the fuck it is. But there's also a card in here, Philip Coulson. So that's got that as well. And I've got this Shield ID badge too, so I can get into some top secret places now, motherfuckers. Anyway, that's all I got. It's about 9 minutes right now, and I'm afraid the fucking thing's gonna break. But I figured I'd run through it real quick, so if anybody's on the fence about whether or not they should buy it or not, I don't want you to go by my past video. This shit's pretty righteous. There's some good stuff in here. There really, really is. And if you want to buy it for collecting purposes, then just know that you've got really cool shit in here. And then, don't unseal any of it, and don't turn on the thing, like Jacob Pudger or anything like that. But peace, motherfuckers. It's not, this week's bullshit. It's just part 2 of the other one that I was doing. I just wanted you guys to have a complete profile of what you're getting with Phase 1. Have a good couple of days. I'll probably get back at you on Tuesday. Love you, bros.